We're going to start with a move that we've been right across for a number of weeks. So much so I felt I know the guy, Riccardo Calafiori, moving from Bologna to Arsenal. Where are we with this now?
Yes, it's amazing, isn't it? He finally came over to the UK yesterday. I think he was in the country for less than 24 hours before completing and finalising the medical and then flying out to the US to link up with Mikel Arteta and that Arsenal team who are currently on a pre-season tour in the States. We know the deal is worth 50 million euros, around 42 million pounds for the versatile 22-year-old left-sided centre-half, left-back. He's also played in midfield as well, so he brings a real versatility for Mikel Arteta. The fascinating thing about this is that Real Madrid and an unnamed other Premier League side had made an interest in the player over the last 10 days, but he had his heart set on joining Arsenal and linking up with Arteta, that he wasn't interested in any other potential deal. He had his heart set on North London, the red half of North London, and he's got his wish. So, yeah, we're just waiting for official confirmation from the club on this situation, but they have got a very talented, experienced 22-year-old, played international football to come into the football club and just add another layer of quality to that very good Arsenal setup. You know, you look at the situation, how can they go one stage further than last season by pushing Manchester City right to the wire? A player of Calafiori's quality will certainly do that. So, yeah, just waiting for confirmation, but he's currently on his way to the US.
OK, so Arsenal strengthening defensively. What about Chelsea? It's a new goalkeeper thereafter. How close are they?
Yes, we know that a deal has been agreed with Villarreal for Filip Jörgensen, 22-year-old Danish under-21 international. This was a big thing for Enzo Maresca. He wanted a new goalkeeper. Chelsea were aware they needed to get a new goalkeeper in this summer to challenge and compete with Robert Sanchez. At the moment, you'd probably say Sanchez is the number one, but they believe Jörgensen can certainly push him, if not take that number one jersey. He is also travelling to the USA to link up with that Chelsea team who are stateside as well for their pre-season tour. We understand the deal is worth a considerable amount of money, and also he will be at Stamford Bridge until the summer of 2030 with the option of another year. So it's a 6-year deal with the option of a further year, so another lengthy contract from Chelsea. And the key thing about this player, Enzo Maresca wants a goalkeeper that is comfortable with the ball at his feet, someone that can play out from the back. It's the modern goalkeeper. That's what all managers seem to want now. And Filip Jörgensen is the goalkeeper that can bring that as well. That was one of the big requirements for the new Chelsea boss. So he certainly fits the profile of what they're looking to do. We're just, again, the same as Calafiori, waiting for official confirmation on this deal, but Chelsea with a new goalkeeper.
Southampton, let's have a word about them, trying to make sure they're Premier League ready, back in the big time, of course, this season. Where are they looking to strengthen still? Well,
it's interesting to see their dynamic of their recruitment over the course of this summer. You've seen some of the younger players that they've recruited, the likes of Ronnie Edwards coming in from League One and Peterborough, Nathan Wood coming in from the Championship and Swansea. And the latest player they've been linked with, this is a position that they're looking to strengthen, is up front, and Ben Brereton Díaz. We know that they are currently in advanced talks with Villarreal over a potential deal for the 25-year-old. Just the 20 appearances. Remember, he joined on a free Villarreal last summer. 20 appearances for the club. Didn't score a single goal in the first half of the campaign before joining up with Chris Wilder and Sheffield United, where he got 6 in 14 in the Premier League. So he did have an impact in the top flight. Russell Martin would have looked at the metrics and stats and said, well, he's a player that's just been playing Premier League football. He's at a great age, someone that was electric in the Championship and potentially could be a big part for us. Only £7 million seems like a reasonable deal for a player of his quality. That's the fee that they're under discussion with at the moment. So, yeah, this is a situation that's advancing. We're expecting the clubs to become closer to a deal at some stage in the next 24 hours. But Ben Brereton Díaz certainly looks like he's heading down to the South Coast to link up with Russell Martin and returning back to English football. So, yeah, Southampton in the market for a striker, and they're getting close to one.